Well, welcome back to reality now after experiencing the APP and back to our families, back to our lives, back to our pharmacies and all the things that we need to do. Um, and Yes, so um, I don't know about you guys, but I've been home for a couple of hours. I've got stuck into washing all my Hawaiian shirts that I've been wearing, and ready for work tomorrow. Um, and But it does seem to be while the message was definitely positive, the message was definitely that accept that there will be tough times, but life doesn't get easier, but you can get stronger. I can certainly attest to that with what I've been through. But yeah, refusing to change and holding on to the past means that you just lose the future, and that is it couldn't be more the case with pharmacy of the future, I think. So yeah, I'll be doing the full scope training session because yeah, I think we've got to move ahead with it. And yeah, there will be tough times, and it won't be easy. That's for sure. They didn't pull back any punches and try and make out that it was going to be just a walk in the park. But you know, refusing to change and holding on to the past means we shall lose our future. Think about those companies like Motorola and all that. They thought they had the best flip phone in the world, and that's as far as it's ever going to go. And now look where they are now. You look at the various different companies that have just come and gone. They were at the top of their line, and the innovations that have been made. I know one that was really interesting about Henry Ford. He made his he made the car, obviously the first motor vehicle, and if he did a survey on what people actually wanted, they would have said we just want faster horses. They wouldn't have said we want a motor vehicle. But you know what? He came up with a solution, and it worked, and it's better, and yeah, we don't ride horses to work anymore. And I think that's probably, if we take on board that makes a lot of sense in the way that we're heading there as well. That okay, there's going to be objections to full scope of practice, both in and certainly out of our profession, and it's all these things. But at the end of the day, there's going to be change, and you just look at those changes that have happened with regard to immunisations. I remember I being sceptical about that there, but when they pointed out how that's the English dictionary being that it's all about that life is all about change. Yes, fearing less, but doing change well, and I think that doing pain well. I think that's important, and that 40% of the strategy, the way that we can change 40% of our mindset and the pain that we go through just by thinking of things differently. But thank you for those people, those wonderful people that did come to visit me and say g'day and appreciate the work that I've continued to do on this Facebook group for pharmacy owners only. As I transition to a different lifestyle, studying full scope of practice in the background, of course, and hopefully leading back into pharmacy ownership in the very near future, hopefully a little bit closer to mum. Yeah, so but thanks very much, guys, for coming up. I really do appreciate how you'd stop, and different people come and grab me and say, hey, you're bloody awesome, and all this kind of stuff. Nothing is ever missed. But anyway, I just thought as we leave today, I thought to myself, well, what's one thing that I could do tomorrow? Because my team have been working and slaving hard while I've been away. They're not going to be in the best mood. There's going to be all these dramas that there's going to be there and everything like that. And they're going to be tired, and they're just, they're not going to be in the right mindset. We're all geared up. We've been hyped up and everything like that. So what's something that I can go and bring back to them? Yeah, so One of the things that we've got in our pharmacy is right at our back door. We've got a little magnet board where we go and leave our name tags and all that, because the last thing we want to do is forget them tomorrow. So we actually just leave them there at work. It's a fantastic way of remembering not to let them go through the wash. But rather than just having a grey painted metallic whiteboard, so to speak, there where it clips on, I've got this pre-prepared to go out there. So as you're heading out, let's leave those name tags and those customer frustrations right here. Let's focus on the wins and the positive interactions and the good we've accomplished today. Carry that feeling home with you and enjoy a truly happy and present evening with your families. You've earned it. So I reckon that's going to be a great start to the myriad of changes that I'm going to implement in my pharmacy, and hopefully across pharmacies right across Australia, given the chance. Speaking of which, why don't you help me out? And I've got a survey on the go, post APP, saying, because I really want to know how I can help serve you guys better. So click on the link for me, fill in the form, and give me an indication of what do you guys need moving forward to give you guys more time yourselves to actually take on full scope of practice, to make yourself such that you don't lose your marriage. So make it such that you can enjoy your pharmacy and everything like that. If you click on the link, you fill in that information there. I'll give this to you. This will end up straight in your inbox. You can print that up tonight, give that and have that ready for the staff to go and put their name tags on straight away from tomorrow. So for those people travelling all the way from Kalgoorlie, all the way from Western Australia and everything like that, I realise that you may not have time to do this. So that's to come up with that one thing. So I'm doing that one thing for you. People that are local, maybe you can come up with two things, double the efforts. But anyway, either way, everybody, all pharmacy owners of Australia have got this capability of printing this up here and making all of our team members feel better. Because I tell you what, I think customer service and the way we treat our team is the way that it's demonstrating the way that we want our team to treat our customers. If we are nice to our team, if we are accepting of the fact that they make mistakes, if we show them the right path, if we treat them with decency and kindness, then that makes all the difference to the way that they're going to turn around and represent me as a pharmacy owner. And that's been one of my key core strengths that's given me so much customer loyalty amongst an area of increased competition. So anyway, this is the very first thing already done for you. All you got to do is fill in the form, then hit print, and straight in your email inbox will come this here for you to print out and stick up tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks very much, and thank you again for all of those people that stopped to say hello and appreciate everything that I'm trying to do for other pharmacy owners in Australia. Cheers, and we'll see you again.